Okay, so got bronze Dalek here that I brought back. As you can see, he's not attached to his base. He's just had a bit of a clean there. And there's a load of blank, unused cassettes. Over there's the fourth Doctor Time capsule actually still in there. And I'm just powering on some of my old tablets. One there, and there's one of my old laptops, just to see in case there's anything, you know, on there. But yeah, the unit itself, as you can see, there's the grommeting stuff and that at the top there. And yeah, I'm gonna have to move them hand sanitizers over there somewhere, because they're taking up a lot of space over there. But yeah, there we go. Things are nearing their peak, so yeah. Okay, so it's the 12th of August today, and my Xbox mini fridge has developed a fault, and it's a very common fault. So yeah, I've had this thing for, I think, just over 2 months now. And basically I bought this from Custom Controllers UK for £75 and it was on sale, and it's actually out of stock at the minute. But basically the fault is that basically two things. It's switched off at the minute, and I'll have to get all these drinks out. But one is it drips water all over the place like there's no tomorrow. There's so much water that drips out of here. But also the main issue is that up there at the top in the cooler bit, basically there was water and that trapped in there that was stopping it from cooling the rest of it, and it just makes an awful noise. Such a bad noise that my dad could hear it on the other side of the wall last night. Yeah, this thing kept me up until 3 in the morning until I realised, oh, that's what was making the noise, and turned it off. And I thought, you know what, I'll let it drain out, see if it doesn't do it anymore. And it didn't initially, but then about 20 minutes later it started making the noise. So yeah, I'm going to be sending this back and getting a refund, which is a shame, because, and it's also not unique problems to mine. I went on a forum and there's a load of reviews about this, a lot of them having the same issue as this. So yeah, it's a shame because the other mini fridges out there are either really much smaller than this, or they're just massive and too big, because this was basically the perfect size for what I needed. So yeah, because the mini fridge, the Simpsons mini fridge, which I'm going to put back here temporarily, it could only fit these small 330ml bottles in, not the 500ml, because what I do is basically I fill up these bottles with pop, and then, you know, grab it out of here whenever I fancy. Particularly it's handy, you know, for a nice cool drink in the middle of the night, particularly at the minute. But yeah, this is just really disappointing, really bad as well, because as a collector's item, it's, you know, I guess you could get it if it was a, you know, a collector's item, but it is nice, you know, in terms of everything else. It's just a shame that as the thing it's made for, being a mini fridge, unfortunately it no longer works properly, and that, which is a shame, because it worked great for, again, the first 2 months, and then literally in a day or so it's just gone back to being shite. So yeah, that's gonna have to unfortunately go back, and yeah, I might have to create some space here to get another mini fridge. I might get a Russell Hobbs one, which I've seen for around about £130 or thereabouts, but we'll have a see. But this is going back, so yeah. Okay, so it's the 15th of August, and behind me there is a new fridge. So yeah, this is a Russell Hobbs one, and as you can see, it's still got a bit of plastic on there, which I'm trying to get off. Come on. Hey. And the bin. So this I got off Facebook Marketplace for £40, and this fridge, you can still buy it, or you know, basically the same version of it in Curry's PC World for £130. So yeah, if I open it up, I've give it a once over with an antibacterial wipe, although it was pretty clean. You can see that it's got a little dial on that. But this is massive. Right, here's my Simpsons mini fridge, which is still turned on. But the main thing with the Simpsons mini fridge, and a lot of mini fridges, is basically that they use a little thermal pad at the back to draw the heat away, which is fine for something like cans of pop and that, but for anything else, like particularly bottles, not great. So this will hopefully work better, and yeah, 40 quid, pretty damn good price. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna do this actually on camera, is unplug the mini fridge. And these mini fridges, a lot of these are sometimes also referred to as mini electric coolers, which they are. It's basically like a cooler rather than, you know, a fridge, because these things generally get to about 20 degrees, whereas these can go all the way down to 0. But I can hear it. It's not very loud either, at least not at the level it's at, which is, I think I can't tell if that is a minimum or 6. But yeah, I'll let that cool off a bit, and yeah, put some cool drinks in there, and it means I can put full, like 2-litre bottles in, no problem. So yeah, and they should stay pretty cool, so very happy with that. Okay, so we're back to me mini fridge, and the door now opens on this side. So yeah, I've just swapped the hinge around to the opposite side, and I had to use my drill. And the reason is because where is one of them? I think I put one of them there. So there are these little pegs that you have to pull out in order to put the screws in on the other side of the mini fridge. The only problem is that one of these snapped as I was pulling it out, and I had to drill it out, unfortunately. But it worked, and eventually it's all there. So yeah, happy days. So yeah, and it's pretty damn happy with that overall and that now. So yeah, that's what it all looks like up there now. I've had to move some of them records that were behind it temporarily. I could still probably put them behind there, but it would ruin the record, so obviously all the heat is ventilated out the back. So but yeah, there we go, people, there we go. Alright, so it's Monday the 26th of September, and in the next half hour or so, we'll be giving back the keys to my granny's old house. So yeah, basically an agreement was made, because my granny's you know, wheelchair and everything, and is physically unable to do it. They're gonna clear the rest of the house free of charge. And give you an idea, just like basically, it looks a bit like was my room. It looks a bit like a bomb site. I'm glad I decided to open this ottoman and see what was inside, because it turned out a load of my Doctor Who DVDs were in there. You can see here, this is a board off a PS3, which is just going to be left there. Oh, there's its disc drive. I should probably take that, actually. Probably take that. I'm glad I just to check that. This is my old boombox. This is what helped me get back into cassettes. The cassette player and the radio are the only things that work. The CD player stopped working last year. But yeah, God, this place. It's literally just like grab everything out that you can. Don't really know what else to say, really. Yeah, it's a bit sad, obviously, but I mean, this place, you know, it feels, doesn't really like, you know, at this point, it doesn't really feel like a home anymore. It just feels like a house. A couple of things I'm leaving here. Obviously, those boom boxes because they don't really work. I'm leaving 2 of these DVD racks. Being very, they've always been pretty flimsy and they're really easy to knock over, and all the DVDs or Blu-rays, which it's been for the past however many years, just literally just knock it and they just all fall out. But yeah, this is Wiggly Eggs. Just kind of documenting things. So this unit, which is in 2 bits, is going, and once that is gone, that will be it. I don't need to keep this, but I will. So that's something else I'll put in the bag. This will last. Kind of things, but that's why I'll be handing back in the key, and then once that clicks in, that'll be locked up in there. Yeah, this kitchen and toiletry area people might remember from various videos from over the years. By the way, Nathan, the blokes are on their way. And yeah, if we take a look, you can see all the stuff there in the front garden. Like literally all of this. All this stuff, because originally we were having to basically clear everything for them, but yeah, I just realised my lace has come undone, so I'm going to quickly go tie them. Okay, tied my lace. Let's have a look around the back garden. You might remember, again, Dig various filming here. I did filming with a Product Enterprise Dalek coming along. Here, chasing me, I got 2 items to unbox. Oh wow! Look how long these have gotten. Try not to get stung. Wow. But yeah, my granny moved into her apartment back in February, so yeah, and she lived here for over 40 years, so 40 years of stuff, and my granny's a massive hoarder. God, so many bloody cans. Where the hell did they all come from? You can see that our old trampoline, or what is left of it. So yeah, there's the house. There's a rock there on top of the house. Yeah, that's basically it for last look round. Yeah, it's sad that this had to happen, but you know, basically my granny's now in an apartment under assisted living, I think it's called, where she can basically has carers. Though it's not like a care home because you still have your independence and that, but you still have carers because, you know, it makes it easier. I remember I used to play tag and run all the way around here. I used to always play tag. I remember I always slip there in the winter. But yeah, there we go. So Looney Tunes and a Tom and Jerry. These were my late granddad's. I'll keep them just for that. Yeah, but I think other than that, that's it. Everything else is cleared up. I'm having to tape these doors shut so when the Moompa men come, or man, so we one bloke coming, I'm going to help them so the doors don't swing open when we're carrying it into the van. Yeah, there we go. There we go. So that is it. That is it. That is the last time I'll ever be one in this house and be filming in it. I just realised I should nick my light bulbs because they're my light bulbs. I'm not letting them have them. So I'm going to go around the house and nick all the light bulbs. I say nick, they're mine. They're mine because when I was living here, I literally went and got those. So yeah, let's nick the light bulbs.